Jeremy O'Carroll, founder of the Chi Activation Center here. And in this video, what I'd like to do is tell you a little bit more about Chi Activation, because no doubt you are looking around the web, looking at different healing modalities, wondering which would be the best one for you, which one will you get the most out of. And you probably haven't really heard of Chi Activation before. So how is it different to other modalities, and what will it give you? So to start with, I'd like to say that Chi Activation is unique in that it's a multi-frequency modality. Now, what does that mean? It means that pretty well every modality you'd learn, a healing modality like Reiki, gives you a frequency, an energy frequency you can use. So you go along to a Reiki course, they attune you to the Reiki energy, and away you go. You can start to use this energy however you'd like. But there is an issue with this. Since they only give you one frequency, when you do the healing, it is one size fits all. Now, this still works well, but it's not as effective as when you can really tailor the frequency to the individual needs. Think of it like this. Imagine you are, say, a psychic type, and your energy is very much up here, or you're just someone whose energy is not very grounded. Well, if I then give you a very high energy vibration, an energy frequency, well, you're just going to keep you very high, and it won't really fix your problem. What you need in that case is a nice grounding energy, which will be able to bring you down to give you energetic balance. But of course, the opposite might be true. Maybe you're sort of stuck in the low energy frequencies and you're struggling to rise up high. Well, if that happens, then what you need is a high energy vibration. And again, if you've only got one frequency to play with, if you've got sort of a mid-range or a low-range energy frequency that you use, it will be impossible to access those high frequencies. So that is the virtue of Chi Activation. In the level 1 course, what it does is it gives you 3 unique energy vibrations, which are vastly different. So we start off by connecting you to the Earth Star energy. So if you think of the base chakra as grounding, well, you go down to the Earth Star, and this is like this is like the super base chakra for grounding. And this is located beneath the soles of the feet. Then if you want a really high energy vibration, we got to the Soul Star, which is above the crown. And again, you think crown chakra is high vibration. We'll go to the Soul Star, that's kind of crown chakra on steroids, takes it up another level. But maybe sometimes you don't want an energy vibration that is a bit more at the extremes. Well, for that, we connect you to the heart chakra energy, and that's a mid-range. So really, even just in level 1, you've got a vast range. You've got high vibrational, low vibrational, and mid-range. And so depending on the needs, it's going to work. Think of it like this. Imagine you've got a body, and that body, maybe it needs instant energy. Well, what are you going to feed it? You're going to feed it probably some carbs. What about though if you need to build muscle? Well, in that case, you're probably going to give protein, right? And so it's not that the body couldn't ever use the carbs to build muscle, or the protein for energy. It can kind of process things, but it's a lot more work. And if you can just give it exactly what it needs, the protein when it needs protein, the carbs when it needs carbs, then it can work with it much more efficiently. And so that is what we're doing with Chi Activation. By giving you that range, depending on what you or your clients need, you can give them a much more appropriate energy frequency. Now, the good thing about Chi Activation is it's super quick to learn. So it shares this in common with healing modalities like Reiki, for instance, in that in Reiki, you just get an attunement. In Chi Activation, we call it an activation, but it's more or less the same thing. You come along and you get attuned or activated to these frequencies, and immediately, like straight away after getting activated, you can use these energy frequencies. So it's very simple. It's totally safe. When you do Chi Activation, you can't catch anything off the other person. You can't even do them any harm with it. So it's a safe modality both for you and the clients. It's extra fast also because not only do we work on different chakra energies, the Earth Star, Soul Star, Heart chakra, we also help activate the minor chakras in the palm. So because we're working with the hands to do the healing energy, then if you activate the minor chakras in the palms, then this will enable it to flow that much more strongly. So that's another thing we do in the level 1 course. Now, one of the other important features of the Chi Activation program is it's very detailed. So even before you get to the class, you'll gain access to a video portal, and this has a pre-course section in it. So I'll give you some meditations and things to do so that even before you get to the course, you're kind of gaining benefits, energetic kind of shifts and changes, and you'll be able to hit the ground running straight away when you get to the course. It's not a lot of work, so you don't have to worry that you'll be doing too much, but a little bit of work, a little bit of prep work will help you get more from it. Then you'll find that in the rest of the video portal, there's a whole lot of meditations and other videos which will explain what we're doing and also enable you to revisit things we did in the course. So you can go through the activations again, etc. in the portal. And this means that you don't have to worry about forgetting something because it's going to be covered in the portal, or we've also got a detailed manual. So you'll be able to get that manual and it will also give you all the information you need. So it's very structured. Post-course, I even have a 21-day program where every day I send you an email with more information on Chi Activation and specific things to practice to help you get even more from Chi Activation. So you never need fear that if you do take the class, there'll be things you struggle with and you won't have the information, or things you'll forget and you won't be able to recall them, because everything's going to be covered for you either in the video portal or the post-course program or the manual. Chi Activation has 3 different levels. And so bit by bit, as you go through the levels, you are going to really expand the range of energies you can connect to. So in level 1, you get 3 energy frequencies, level 2, an additional 3. And then in the master level, which is the teacher level, you get a final 3, but you actually learn to go off grid. You learn to tap into whichever unique frequency you need. And that is going to really help develop your healing ability with a thing I call vibrational balancing. So vibrational balancing is where you learn to balance imbalances. So any particular condition, it could be emotional, physical, there's an energetic imbalance. So maybe we're out of range, let me simplify it. If you've got, say, an organ, when it's got a healthy vibrational range, and when it goes outside that healthy vibrational range, you have a problem. Now, you could go out of that range, too high or too low. And so with vibrational balancing, we then balance the imbalance. So if you're too high, we bring you down, and if you're too low, we bring you up. And that is the way it works. So this is something we go into great detail. And to begin with in level 1 and 2, if you need to grounding, you might do the Earth Star, or if you do level 2, the base chakra energy, whatever it might be. And then later on, in the master level, you'll learn to choose the exact frequency, the perfect balance there. Okay, so it's good as well then, because if you want to go on and make a profession of it, you can work as a practitioner after level 2, and you can also then teach it if you do the level 3 training. Okay, now, if you want more information on Chi Activation, you can do a couple of things. Firstly, look around the website. Our website has lots and lots of information. Second, download the ebook, the Chi Activation ebook. It's 15 intriguing reasons why you should learn Chi Activation. Download that, have a read, and if you've still got any questions, get on to me. Like all the courses I teach, this one has a total satisfaction guarantee, so you never have to worry that you come along to the course, it's a dud, it doesn't work, you don't like it, and you're just getting taken for a ride. No, satisfaction guarantee is no questions asked. If you don't think that the course is great and get lots from it, just tell me afterwards and you'll get your money back. So hope to see you at a course. If you have any questions, you can also call me on the number below or write to me, and I'd love to tell you more.